Hey, Chris Liepe here with Sleep Token, The Summoning, and this is the one that everybody said I ought to watch. Having already done a review and analysis of Vore, really excited to see what everybody's talking about with this song, and to continue to discover what the hype is around Sleep Token. I really enjoyed the overall sound and the vocal approach, both singing and screaming in the last song. So let's see what we've got here. This is a singing channel. I get to teach people how to sing largely by pulling inspiration from my favorite singers or new singers I'm discovering. So as I react to this, it's not only going to be my experiencing this song for the first time, but I'm going to be analyzing his voice and pulling things out of it and trying things with my own voice. That's what I love to do. I love to experiment and learn, and hopefully inspire you to do the same. If you'd like more help learning about what your voice can really do, click the link below and join my free voice course. I'll be happy to help you start discovering new things about what your voice is capable of. All right, let's do this. Oh, heavy.
I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine.
What a cool tone. Listen to how he attacks this note here. I've got He's got that compressed stage whisper, as I call it, and he goes right into that note. What a cool entrance. You.
I've got a blood trail red in the blue.
Also, his use of breath, blue. It's not just about the notes, it's what happens in between the notes, as my good friend Spencer Sotelo will also articulate.
Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine.
Listen to how he pulls that note around resonance-wise. Divine, divine. Starts forward and pulls it back, almost crows that note, but he's not changing his pitch a whole lot. And so you get this neat sort of sheen journey as he slides up on that note. Super cool.
You've got my body, flesh and bone, yeah. The sky above, the earth below.
I was hoping there'd be another lift like he did in the last song.
Flesh and bone, yeah. The
Yeah.
sky above, the earth
Oh, I'll play it and won't interrupt it. The reason that this works is because he blends those resonances so well. Take me past the edge. And he has a wonderful power up there, even in the midst of those high notes. This is a head voice, but it's a really well supported head voice. And right there, the edge! That's a mixed voice. He's blending these three ways to sing really well. He's seamlessly going up into his head voice on past, and it grounds in this wonderful, mellow, Maynard-esque sort of chest sound that he's got going on. What a wonderful blend of tones. Side. He manipulated that tonal variance there as well. Ugh. Great singers do this. They're not static. hear that whistles? That like overtone on his... So there's something special about this whisper. This isn't just below, below. There's compression going on. He's compressing his whisper. What I mean by that is he's holding back air as he whispers. This is the basis for a lot more aggressive sounds. If you can below, below, and then transfer this energy up to your upper throat, below, yeah. You can really manipulate the timbre of that sound as you learn to hold back more air without engaging your primary chords. This can really get you into some neat screams, which is what he's been able to do. Expand his pitch center of his screams like crazy because he knows how to moderate his air. The way those harmonies are tastefully layered in and around that primary line is just so pleasant and comforting sounding. And again, the way he goes from that darker, mournful, somber chest voice sound to that bright, free, engaged head voice. Now, did you hear the difference between that lift and then when he said the past note? When he kisses that high note earlier, fast, it's very heady. And then this last note, listen again, he goes higher, but it's more engaged. Yeah! That's a mix. This is head voice. Versus yeah, and you hear him accessing both ways to get to those notes, and he does so dynamically as the song and as the performance calls for it. This guy is an agile vocalist. He can draw on tools and different resonances at will, which is what makes him so expressive and so fun to listen to. Oh. Oh, what a cool section. Oh. Tinkly background vocal. Is it guitar? Is it voice? Ooh, from the depths. I love those background vocal layers going on in the midst of the instrumental. What textures! Ordinarily, instrumental sections don't compel me as much, but the way that they've layered the vocals so subtly in there with all the other rhythmic sequences that are going on is really intriguing. I'm really enjoying this. Soul.
Did I mistake you for a sign from God?
Yeah.
Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on?
So now you get this sort of like, I don't know, like Kenny Wayne Shepherd vibe almost. There's this bluesy soul. His voice is more up front. What a cool transition. My love.
Did I mistake you for a sign from God?
Yeah.
Or are you really here to cut?
So listen to the way he shapes that phrase. Are you real or dark, or are you really here to? You've got this sense that it's there's like this V going, or I'm gonna exaggerate it, or are you really here to? Borrowing from that somberness that he had earlier, but as he grows the tone and makes it a little bit more nasal and bright, it takes the energy and just amps it up exponentially. Oh!
Or maybe just to turn me on.
Turn me on. Great vocalists know how to do this tastefully. This guy's a great vocalist.
'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that
Nice.
I didn't wish that I could be your man. Or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the
Blue. I love those sighs out of notes. You have this pent up. It's this release of energy. Oh.
Something you say or something you do, the taste of the divine.
I knew there was going to be a slide there. Divine! And then that sigh out.
You got my body, flesh and bone. The sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say and
Also, his vibrato is super awesome. Say! He has this very straight voice most of the time, but then listen to this last phrase here. Oof!
above, the earth below. Nothing to say and
Nothing to say! And then at the end of those phrases, it comes in, but it's not the whole time. You know, you listen to a lot of singers like Josh Groban, for example. I realize totally different genre, but has this sort of constant vibrato, which can be soothing and mellowing in and of itself. But I love when you have this very straight instrument quality almost synth-like quality to the voice, and then this natural vibrato comes in at the end of the phrases. It's so pleasant.
Nowhere to go. Taste of the divine.
It's like this flavoring, the hint, the sprinkling of the flavoring instead of like, here's all the vibrato flavor, right? Oh, I gotta go listen to that ending again. That was so cool.
River running right into you. I've got a blood trail, red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. The taste of the divine.
I can't get over the way that faster vibrato comes in at the ends of those words. He has such perfect control over that. So cool.
You've got my body, flesh and bone.
Flesh and bone, flesh and bone.
The sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say and nowhere to go. The taste of the divine.
I think I'm developing a new favorite. These guys are great. I can't wait to dive into more of what they do. Thank you, YouTube community, for recommending I get into these guys. Thank you, Spencer Sotelo, for pushing me over the edge. We'll see you for more.